Now, welcome to 8 Bits in the Basement. Retro computers are great. They're amazing when they work properly. But they're a pain in the ass when they don't. And this little power supply, which is an official Acorn Electron power supply, which supplies 19 volts AC current to the Electron, has decided to not work properly. So there's a loose connection in it somewhere. When it's plugged in to the Electron, usually it turns on, but then sometimes it turns off and it won't turn back on. So when you fiddle with this thing, it turns on, turns off, turns on. So anyway, yeah, there's a loose connection here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open it up. I'm going to desolder this little cable. We'll snip it off. We'll strip it back and we'll solder it back in and see if that repairs it. So we'll have a look. We get to it. So there's only 4 screws, Phillips head screws, holding this guy together. And once they've been taken out, there's no kind of glue or any kind of clips or anything like that. It just comes right apart. All I want to do is replace a little bit of cable in it that's gone wrong. That's all, because the Electron itself works great. The computer itself is very high quality, and it works very well. So I'd like to keep it that way. So I don't want to somehow blow it up or anything from this thing being wrong. So I'll try and repair it as best I possibly can. And we'll see where we are from there. No, I didn't take that lad out right. There we go. You come out now. Screws look a little bit rusty, don't they? What in the heck is going on? There's always one, boy. There's always one. There we go. Now, so that's them out of the way. So here we are. This here is what we're about. This is what we're looking at. Okay, that's fine. So yeah, there's a connection that's gone a bit always on us in this. So what I'm going to do, I've got plenty of cable on this. There's meters and meters of cable, more than you could ever possibly need. I'm going to snip it off about here, like that. And I'm going to remove this, and it shouldn't matter what cable I put to what, because it's alternating current, so it really shouldn't matter. But we'll keep it going the way that it is. And let's strip this anyway a bit. There we go. Strip it back like that, just there to give us what we need, and we'll put the black to that side, whatever way. And I will, with this little where strippers does. This just ain't wanting to strip. There we go, stripping off that side, but I'm after it. This where strippers is all well and good, but there we go. Okay, so all I'll have to do is thin that, and then we can stick it back in. So there we go. Now I'm going to desolder this with my little trusty soldering iron. He said, "Let's desolder." Okay, and desolder this guy. Just like this. Put a little bit of solder on it in order to easily remove it. And there we go. Now, so that came off nice and easily with our however many year old solder on it. There we go. It doesn't appear to have anything left behind it. It's just, and then, no, that's it, that's fine. Okay, this is where the coils go to. So that's grand. We've got this lad here is ready and willing and waiting. So I'm going to thin those wires nice and quickly. I would use flux, but I don't have any. There we go. Now, there we are. Now, that looks to be fairly okay. So I'm going to solder this to this. Oh, we will yet. And the solder in there. Now, he's in good and proper. And we do the same on this one. Plenty of solder down there. Get him to go into that lanet. And there we go, he's in there good and proper too. So now that's about as far as we need to go with that. And now what I'm going to do, because they put strain relief on it in the form of a piece of tape, so I don't see any reason why I should change that. So what I'm going to do is, if I have a little piece of electrical tape here somewhere, which I'm sure I do. Now, so I found my electrical tape. I've got some of this ground tape, which probably, strictly speaking, wouldn't be the stuff to use because the colour wouldn't be right. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap a piece of that around here just to stop it coming back out through the hole and to provide strain relief. And I put plenty of it around it. And that way it'll sit in there nice and steady. And that should be pretty much it. I mean, remove the cable that has maybe a little break in it, and just do this dirty kind of job on it to try and breathe some new life into it. But yeah, there we go. Whoops, there we go. So that all looks to be good. A little blow on it. And this will go down in here, and there we go. Sitting in there nice and neatly, and everything's soldered on the way it should be. And there's no reason why, when that's put back together, it won't work. There we go. It seems to be quite good. So yeah, there we are. Okay, throw that back on, and we'll put our few screws back in. And we'll see if it will power on our little electron or not. Now, so that should be that repaired. Okay, so it's moment of truth time. So here I am, the power supply that we've just repaired, and I need to plug in this little adapter because I'm in France and this is the plug system. They don't use the Irish UK plug thingy. So I plug this guy in, whap, and here we go. And I can plug this into my power strip back here. And now I take my little cable along here, and we'll see that it doesn't blow up. Okay. Yes, success. And if I move the cable around and the power supply around, there's no clicking in, no clicking out. There we go. Absolutely perfect. So there you go, little exercise in the conservation of old beauties, and hopefully it'll keep that going for another 30 years or so anyway. So thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.